That should be pretty good right there, I think. Should be good. That should be pretty good right there. Right there. Good. Oops. How we doing tonight? How we doing tonight, boys? Should be pretty good. Let me see here. I'm gonna log in. And they're trying to switch me to Windows 11 because Windows 10 is expiring, I guess, pretty soon. What is this, live stream number 34? Number 34, I believe. How's everybody doing tonight? Pile on in here. Let's pile in here and see what's going on. Okay. Why is it looking blurry? I guess it's not too blurry. Is my lens is dirty? I don't think my lens is dirty. I know I wiped it off. How we doing, Michael? Javin? How we doing? Looks good, looks good. How we doing tonight, guys? How we doing? Pile in here and make sure to drop the like as you come in. Cool. Yeah, we got some awesome news. So pile on in here and let's get some likes and we'll let you guys know here in probably a half hour or so. Hopefully everybody's had a good week and is ready for the weekend. Finally is here, and you know, I don't know how many of you guys actually work the weekend, but I remember working the weekends in my old job and it was definitely sucked, but hey, whatever, you know, it paid the bills. My throat's kind of, I got sick from my son. He had a little cold. So I got a little, like, my throat was just really itchy, you know what I mean? Like a post-nasal drip kind of feeling. So I might not be hooting and hollering a lot tonight. Let me see here. Been a rough week, been changing tires all week. One been changing tires all week. What do you work for, a tire place? Or are you just changing the tires on your own car? Your personal vehicle? You guys think I'll be okay sticking with this laptop because it's got Windows 10? I don't have antivirus. It's like a free antivirus. I just don't want to. I don't think I'll have any issues, but nice diesel shop, huh? Hell yeah. That's definitely not easy. Yeah, it looked like it was about to rain when I came in the garage tonight, and before I started the stream, there's some dark clouds and whatnot moving through. I'm like, oh shoot. So I think it's just passing through though. It's gonna clear up. Just open up a big truck tire and alignment shop. No shit. Wow. How do you like doing that? I'm sure it's been pretty busy with the diesel trucks, or even maybe even all vehicles in general. So everything's like really clear on your guys' end. You can read. Let me see. So you can read everything in the background, like the AMSOIL stuff and all that. Awesome, good money in it. No shit. You're the only tech right now. Yeah, I bet you guys are hurting for techs. I got fucking sunburned going to the NASCAR race. I was peeling right here, burned. I looked like fucking Two-Face from Batman. Literally, like one side was all red, the other side wasn't as red. I was pretty much like Neapolitan ice cream without the chocolate. It's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, so it definitely, my neck was pretty sore as well, as far as like just, that was the worst burn I've had in quite a while. I did not bring sunscreen. I should have. Definitely next time. I tell you what though, if you guys, I mean, even if you're not into NASCAR, you guys gotta go to a race at some point. Just go watch a race in person. Highly recommend it. The track I went to is a local. It's like 3 hours away to New Hampshire. Um, it's like a 1 mile track, so they don't go like crazy fast. I mean, in person it's fast, but like they're not going like 180 or some shit, but they're going 150 in the straightaways and 95 in the corners. They slow right down. It's pretty insane. Oh, dude, it is insane. I mean, they're so fucking loud. Oh my God, especially the new cars nowadays. I've been to that track 3 times prior, This race was definitely the best one I've seen there, and it's been a while. It's been like 20 years since I've been, and because the last time I went was in 06, I was 16. But these cars here, man, they're just fucking loud. The reverb of the exhaust it's on the passenger side, so it goes off, bounces off the wall. I'm telling you, it is loud. I wore earplugs, luckily, but first few laps, I'll leave the earplugs off because I want to hear the cars. But man, you can feel the horsepower in those cars. It's crazy. Then you go up last 30 laps, we went down near the fence, right near the fence, near the wall. I mean, it's when they go by, unbelievable. I mean, just the wind, the air coming off those cars. Oh, fuck yeah, you feel it right in your chest. Honestly, like they start up, they're going around the track. You can hear it. It sounds like a freight train mixed with what the hell was it? It's like a freight train sound mixed with something else when they're just idling going around the track, like just a caution, like 55 miles an hour. It's like a freight train mixed with like something else. I forgot what it was because I mentioned it to somebody else. It's just insane loud. Crazy. Way louder than any drag races I've ever been to. I mean, I'm sure it's not as loud as a top fuel dragster, but you have 40 cars out there going by. I mean, it's not one car, it's 40 of them, you know what I'm saying? It's way different. It's crazy though. The restarts are insane. I mean, if you haven't watched the video yet, I highly recommend go watching. I posted a video on it. It's crazy. And these cars weren't going that fast around the track. I mean, 150. I mean, there's a lot of tracks where they go 200, you know, so those are the ones you really want to go to. They're going back to Chicagoland next year, Illinois. It's in Joliet, Illinois. That'd be pretty cool to go to. It's a 1.5-mile track, so they go pretty fast around there. But anyways, yeah, it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth the money. So we got a 5862 in the mail. So I actually purchased a turbo kit really cheap from a friend of mine off Facebook, and it's a precision turbo kit for the Focus ST. And so I'm planning on selling. Most likely, I'm going to be selling the turbo, but I'm also going to sell the wastegate. So if anybody is interested in a 5862 Gen 2 precision turbo, and also a Tile 44 wastegate, let me know. This here has no shaft play. It's good. I've oiled the bearings up. I cleaned it up some. Degreased it as much as I could. And yeah, so this is he made 625 at the wheels on his Focus ST with his turbo, and it was like 32.5 pounds of boost. So pretty insane, honestly. That was with a stock low pressure fuel pump, maxed out 100% duty cycle. And he had I don't know what 4-port kit he had. I think it's from Speed Performance. He had a built 2.3 with a 2.0 cylinder head, stage 3 cams. But yeah, pretty stout setup. But I'm going to sell the turbo and the wastegate. Keep the dump tube and the downpipe. And I'll probably keep the manifold. But I was just planning on selling the turbo and whatnot. I actually posted it on Facebook Marketplace. So whoever wants to buy it locally can buy it. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go pretty cheap. I have it listed for $1,000 for the turbo. But hey, Sinister, how we doing, man? How we doing tonight? This right here. So it's a 5862 Gen 2 precision turbo, 0.82 AR. Very good condition, no shaft play. Right now it's clocked to go on a ST engine. So that's how it's supposed to be as far as the clocking goes. But yeah, it's this is a 750 horsepower turbo, I believe. So he made 620 with it at 32.5 pounds of boost. So that's really good. That's really respectable, especially on a stock low pressure fuel pump. I mean, that's kind of crazy. External wastegate, yeah. I'm selling the wastegate as well. I'm not selling the whole kit. But here is the here's the whole thing. So this is the wastegate. I'm gonna sell the wastegate. I'm keeping the dump tube. Probably keep the manifold for now, and I might get rid of it until I get the RS one. But this looks really easy to make, honestly. It's like just a long radius 90 by the looks of it. It's by Speed Performance. They don't make these kits anymore. So this is a tile 44 with dual lines. They got a 3-port Mac on there hooked up. So that's pretty cool. And then the downpipe is over here. I'm keeping the downpipe. It has a oxygen sensor on it, so if anybody wants an oxygen sensor, I don't think I'm going to need it. But this is the downpipe for it right here. So, it's kind of interesting how they made this. It's like got a weird angle to it. It's like angled weird. I feel like you could definitely modify whatever downpipe you have and just put a long radius elbow on it and just have it welded, and it should be able to work as long as you put the right flange on. But yeah, so this is the downpipe for it. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the only reason I bought that turbo kit is to buy the down. I just wanted the downpipe and the manifold. I just wanted the downpipe because they don't make that downpipe anymore. And the whole dump and all that, because they don't make it. I wanted to buy it just for that. And then I'm going to sell the turbo because I don't want, I'm going with a 5662 next gen precision turbo. And it's going to be, I'm going to be buying it from turbokits.com. Yeah, I would get a 2867. That's a good turbo. Get a Gen 2 GTX. You're better off. It's like $1,975 at Elliott Specialized Performance. You can't go wrong doing it that way, unless you go like with the cheaper. I mean, I don't know. Let me ask this. How we doing tonight, guys? Let's get the likes up in here if we can. We got 3 likes, 5 people watching. Bump those likes up. would a 2.3 head outweigh the benefit? No, especially now that it's a little bit easier to actually mount up a 2.3 head versus what I've had for videos previously. And why I say that is I mean, you got to think of like the time and effort putting in I mean, okay, so this is your option. If you're gonna stick with a 2.0 head, at least go buy a brand new one and then slap it on. Buy a brand new one. That way you're starting fresh with your build. Or get an RS head while they're cheap, because they're still, I mean, they're $1,000, but the thing is they're gonna get more expensive. You know, eventually it'll be $2,000 because they're not gonna be making them anymore. But you might as well get an RS head now while they're the cheapest, especially the RS crankshaft, because they're still like $300. The ST crankshaft is like double the money, triple the money now. It's like $700, $600 now because they stopped making them. Oh wait, so with a 2.3 head outweigh the cost with the 26? I mean, oh wait, with the 2867? What? So you're saying, is the 2867 worth it? I mean, it's definitely a great spooling turbo. You'll be around full boost around 3,000 RPMs. You know, like 25 pounds of boost, 3,000 RPM. You know, 3,200 in that range. Start spooling around 1,500, 1,800. Spools really fast. It can make 450 no problem at the wheels. So if you're wanting to not go past 450, the 2867 is definitely the turbo for you. Is it worth it with the 2867? Well, depend. I mean, that's the thing, is if you're just sticking with lower horsepower, it's only the 2.3 head is only worth it because of the longevity. And you know, really you gotta look at it like that. Like, that's how you gotta look at it, really. The longevity of it. It's not gonna crack as easy. It's gonna last longer. It can handle more power, so therefore, you know, it's like factory internals versus stronger internals. That's kind of how this is compared almost. That being said, if you're not pushing it too hard, then I would just stick with the stock ST head, but I would not use a high mileage ST head with that setup. I would go with a brand new ST head personally. I'd just get a brand new one. I mean, they're still gonna be cheaper than doing the RS head, so I'm going to 27. I mean, the 25,550 is definitely a better turbo because it's newer, but it's gonna cost more because you got to go external wastegate, and then, you know, there's a couple other things you need. You need the downpipe or the dump tube. I mean, not the downpipe, the dump tube. You know, and there's multiple routes of going that way with, you know, getting rid of the ATP set up and all that bullshit. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a Sidewinder kit for sure. I wouldn't waste my money on a Sidewinder with a 550 though, personally. That's just, I'd go, if I was gonna do a Sidewinder, I'm going with a bigger turbo. Just my preference, you know. But if you're gonna do 550, the 92 AR is the way to go. Don't go smaller. With the 2.3 head, will the ATP? No, it won't work. The ATP elbow will not work. You would have to go with the fucking Arc Enemy RS manifold, and that thing is like $850 or some shit, so it's really expensive. Clayton Performance sells it. Or you can just have a manifold made. I think Dakota is going to start making some for the RS head and Sidewinder stuff as well, for like off his kits. So yeah, I mean, the ST Arc Enemy elbow is like 700 or 600 bucks. It's kind of crazy. The Precision manifold is like 450, 500 from Speed Performance. But yeah, I mean, if you're not trying to push the power, I mean, 2.0 head is fine. You know, how I look at it is the RS head is worth it because you don't ever have to worry about it. I mean, it can crack, but it's not prone to cracking like the ST head. So you save time and money dealing with your car if you ever have to worry about it. I would honestly, Sinister, just get a brand new ST cylinder head, and then I wouldn't even worry about it. Just get a brand new, right off the rip, brand new one, and then you're all set. Then run dual gaskets. Put a double gasket OEM turbo gaskets on there. Dissipates the heat better, and then yeah, you'd be all right. Catless downpipe. You don't need RS injectors. They are cheaper through Rock Auto to get the RS injectors versus the ST injectors. But personally, I mean, the ST, just get brand new ST injectors. They're like $75 for the Bosch ones. And I think they're like $58 for the RS ones. I think the reason is because they're still making 2.3 injectors that are similar to those. And that's why they're probably cheaper right now. Because they're not making as many, or they're making a lot. I mean, how's it going living in Vermont? But yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, you could if you want to do that. I mean, some people go RS injectors, but you're not really gaining anything out of it because the stock injectors are good for like 410, 415 anyways. If you go with the XDI high pressure fuel pump. You would think so. Yeah, it would ease the high pressure fuel pump. But the thing is you're not atomizing as good. So when you have a higher flowing injector, you're not atomizing as efficiently, and the high pressure fuel pump can't put it out. So you're just better off sticking with. I mean, so the RS injectors with the XDI pump can do like 430, I think, at the wheels with like E30 blend. But so it's like 15% more flow, but you're still going to cap out at 360, 370 with a stock high pressure fuel pump, even with bigger injectors, because the injectors isn't that the restriction, it's the high pressure fuel pump. So that's why it's just better sticking with OEM fuel system and then just going with a 4-port aux fuel kit. That way there it washes the fuck. Yeah. Some fucking Subaru or something misfiring going by. Fucking Subaru. It sounded like he had fucking Chewbacca diarrhea. So, by the way, boys, watch this. You ready for the news? We got the lonely soldier in the garage. We got it's all by itself again. Yep, we sold it. She's gone. Somebody got a loan on it locally and bought it. So she's gone. Somebody's going to be enjoying it. So she's gone. Yep. So yeah. So we paid some bills. Paid some bills and shit. You know. Not gonna put I wasn't just gonna put all my money from that and put it on the white car. I only need like a few things for the white car. It's not really nothing crazy. So I paid off my credit cards. I have 2 credit cards. I paid those off. paid all my PayPal credit, because I use PayPal credit and like paying for getting some stuff, so I paid those off. But yeah, the white one is the next one for sure. But yeah, so we need a another loud car going by. What was that? So we need. I'm thinking of going with a twin disc clutch, honestly, guys. I mean, wouldn't a twin disc clutch last longer than like a normal? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it be a bit smarter just to go twin disc, or is it not worth it? I mean, and also like, what twin disc should I go with? Should I go with X clutch? I don't know about competition clutch. I know those guys are kind of, I don't know. And then they have the Clutch Masters is probably the one I'm leaning toward. How we doing, Cruiser Mike? Yeah, it's gonna be something streetable. Definitely a streetable compound. I mean, I want it to last. It needs to last, you know. And I think, I mean, let me look. I'm pretty sure a twin disc should last. Apparently they're noisy though. From what I hear, a twin disc is noisy. I mean, are they like noisier as far as chatter or what? I mean, I want to get a steel flywheel. Yeah, at best 50,000 miles. I mean, 50,000 miles for me is like fucking, at this rate that I'm going at, is like 20 years. So I'm not really worried about that. So, I just want to be, you know what I mean, like comfortable. So, really depending on what's in it, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking of just doing a steel. It needs to be a steel flywheel. I don't want aluminum anymore. Steel flywheel. It's either that or just go with like a normal ACT extreme disc clutch, extreme street clutch or some shit. I would go South Bend Stage 3 Endurance, which seems like would be the best, longest lasting clutch. But it's only rated for 500 foot-pounds of torque, it says. And that's at the flywheel. So it's kind of, but the nice thing about the South Bend Endurance Stage 3 is it's fucking got Kevlar material, which is the best material for life. Is it really stiffer? I mean, I'm thinking of doing like a nothing aggressive. I want to have a steel flywheel though. I don't know if there's an option for a steel flywheel. What's my horsepower? My horsepower goal is probably going to be kill map. I don't want to go with nothing crazy though. Like last year was pretty insane. If maybe the same amount of horsepower from like last year, like I had, you know, mid 500s, I'd be happy. 500, 550, you know, keep it reliable. You know, so I'll have a map for 350, and then I'll have one for probably 450, and then which will be low boost E85, and then I'll have a high boost. You know, high boost. Who knows how high it will be, but maybe enough to have traction. But you know. Really? I mean, I would think a twin disc, it has double the surface area. You would think it would last longer because it's rated for higher horsepower, but you don't want it being more like, I know aggressive clutches are harder on components in your transmission as well. So that's the thing. Is a twin disc clutch harder on your components? I don't think so. Is a twin disc clutch harder on transmission? No. A properly designed twin disc clutch is not inherently harder on the transmission. In fact, it often improves performance and drivability by providing a larger friction surface area for increased torque capacity, which makes sense because double the amount, with less pedal effort, though it may introduce more noise and requires proper installation to ensure smooth operation and prevent grinding during shifts. Okay. Um, yeah, I don't know if it's worth getting twin disc or not. The thing is the price difference between twin disc and like a ACT isn't really that much more. I feel like. You know what I mean? Fucking regular clutches are like $1,500. Twin disc clutch. The Clutchmaster's FX 725 seems like it's a nice one, but I don't know what flywheel they have. I mean, the comp clutch is the cheapest one. It's like $1,500 for that. The competition clutch or whatever it's called. I don't want no puck clutch. That's for sure. I'm not gonna be maxing the power out on this thing though either. So I don't know. That's the thing. Is like I just want to be able to handle. I want the clutch to not work as hard. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole idea. It's not gonna work as hard. I mean that's insane. $2,000 for an X clutch? What? Organic would be probably better for longevity, right? Versus ceramic. Ceramic's gonna hold more power, but I mean, I don't know. We recommend a sprung organic for anything up to 550. What the fuck? Up to? How does it only handle 550 and then past that they go with the other one? You will get a little noise from the ceramic disc is a little bit more aggressive. Huh. That's crazy. I mean, I don't need nothing crazy for what I'm doing, but oh, you can use the ARP fucking bolts on it at least. That's nice. Oh, it's got a oh, listen to this. The competition clutch has a steel flywheel. Ooh, how is the comp clutches? Are they any good though? The competition clutch? I think if the brake burn, ceramic is definitely better for that aspect, but it's going to wear more. In clutch terms, ceramic doesn't last as long. It grabs harder. Well, if you're talking brake terms, semi-metallic is the best for grabbing, like braking force. But ceramic lasts longer in terms of brakes. But as far as a clutch goes, ceramic is going to be better for grabbing. It's kind of the opposite. I mean, the South Bend one looks nice. I mean, but I'm gonna have to be limited like at 450 foot-pounds of torque or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean 40,000 miles isn't bad considering it would be a built motor. I mean, that's a long time. I mean, this is the thing. So you got a twin disc, or I mean, they have on. Wait, what's this? Is that $1,400? Panda's got it for $1,345. Oh, it's never mind. It's maybe that's the fucking. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I just wonder how much power it can handle. I mean, it should be able to handle quite a bit, technically. You know what I mean? But South Bend would definitely be the way to go. I don't know. You're held. Okay, you got stage 3 for 30,000 miles, still looking good. When I drop the trans, just lots of chatter. Is yours a full face, Bobby, or is it like a 6-puck version? My spec stage 3 plus didn't chatter. It just made like at idle, it didn't make any noises. At first it did, but it kind of went away. But what I didn't like about the flywheel, the billet flywheel, and this is why I won't go aluminum flywheel ever again, is because like when I go down like a downshift down a hill or something or whatever, just normal downshifting, and I kind of let the gas kind of just engine brake, you can hear the transmission, like the gears kind of rattling. You know what I mean? I don't like that. And I know for a fact that a lightweight flywheel that only weighs like 9 or 10 pounds is not good for your transmission internals either. All that gear rattle, because there's so much vibration, you can hear the gears in your transmission. It's kind of crazy. And I've looked it up. It's actually not good for your transmission. So you want like an 18 or 20 pound flywheel on these cars. I mean, a twin disc would probably. I mean, I want to find out more specs on the how heavy the flywheel is and all that bullshit. So that's definitely. I mean, I can literally get a twin disc clutch. They got 10% off right now at Panda. I can get it for $13.45. That's cheaper than a South Bend or ACT single. I mean, I might as well go twin disc at this point. I installed one of 5.9 with 1,000 handles, no problem. So I would assume it can handle. Yeah, I mean, I would think it would handle a lot, way more than I'm gonna ever do. You know what I mean? Honestly, what is it? They don't even tell you the rating on these things, huh? I install, yeah, you have a steel flywheel too, yeah. I wish there was more pictures of this. Focus ST, comp clutch, competition, comp clutch, twin disc. I mean, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'd like to try it out. Do they have a direct website? Wait, here's some. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Competition Clutch no longer sells a twin disc for our cars. Their company split up, and the twin disc design is now Comp One product. I sent them my somebody. I'm just reading like a thing on it. Sent them my clutch to be refurbished with a new disc. Somebody was having a problem with theirs, I guess. I gave up on them after 4 months and installed the X clutch, thinking that I was never gonna see it again. But today I got a package that crushed on my foot, and ended up being a brand new clutch assembly with twin unsprung organic. See, that's the thing Bobby, is it unsprung or is it sprung? I know the ones with a spring have better distribution of vibrations and noise. That's why you want the spring clutch. Huh. Oh, that's a big mess anyway. Um, yeah, I don't know. Go for it. Uninstall, yeah, go for it. Won't be disappointed. Yeah, but if they stop making it, then I'm gonna be kind of worried about that. I'd almost rather go Clutch Masters at that point. I don't know. We'll have to deep more. We'll dig into it more. Research wise, we'll figure it out. I don't want to have a piece of shit fucking clutch. Um, we'll see. So how's everybody doing? Segmented ceramic clutch. Yeah. Is it Does yours have springs or is it like just non-sprung? Let me see what yours probably looks like this one here. This is a stage 3. Yeah, that's got springs in it. That one's got springs. All right, let me see here. Stage 3. See, that's crazy. It says stage 3 is rated for 425 wheel torque. So this has got to be like way underrated then. Way underrated. So that South Bend stage 3 endurance that's rated for 500 foot-pounds of torque. Well, that's a crank. That's not at the wheels. Should be fucking better than the competition clutch, technically. But trying to make it another 2,074 Fridays. Why is that? What's another 2,074 Fridays? Yeah, I don't know if ACT was slipping in the comp. Really? ACT? What ACT did you have again? Which one? Retirement. Oh shit. What's crazy to me is they really underrate these clutches, huh? I don't know. I really like the. Let me show you the ACT I was looking at. So Focus ST. This looks like it's the best one for the street. ACT Extreme. It's actually a hard one to find. It's not, a lot of people won't sell this one. Extreme Street clutch. It says full face sprung clutch. Damon, I think, sells it. It's not the you might have had the heavy duty performance street, probably. Is what you had. Most likely. The non unsprung or whatever. Extreme, this is it right here. XT. This right here. I just need the flywheel. Torque capacity 549 foot-pounds. So OEM clutch and send it. So this is the clutch here. Damn. I tell you what, boys, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get a different heater for this garage because that propane, or not propane, but that kerosene heater, I'm not gonna be able to use it again. That was really stinking up the garage and it's bad to breathe in. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. This is an organic full face. This is the one I'm looking at right here. Okay, here. Let me send you a link. That's the clutch I was looking at for ACT. I don't think they make a twin disc for South Bend for us. I didn't mind this, or yeah, I don't think they do. I don't know why. I should ask them why they don't South Bend. Huh. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out it. I need a clutch. Oh, speaking of which, what do you guys think of having like me make like custom fuel lines and shit? Like fuel lines, so like a replacement fuel line probably, or maybe one for the XDI, like replace the XDI one, and then like the OEM one, and then probably do fuel lines for 4-port probably too, something like that. (2013) Did you figure out what the coolant line on RSN? Yeah, I figured out the coolant line situation. Yeah, I figured it out. It's the what the hell is that? Yeah, I found the part number that I needed. I need to buy one actually. It's well, the RS cylinder head has the sensor, but next to it is the port for that coolant line on the RS cylinder head. What the fuck does this clutch look like? I don't even know. Stage 4. Extreme. Yeah, I wouldn't want that one. The endurance one looks nice, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get a coolant line. I'll give you a part number off that. So Tasca, let's go to Tasca parts. Tasca Ford parts. (2017) Focus RS. Cooling system. Damn. I'm gonna have to go to right there. So it's number 23 on the graph. So it's this right here. So here is the part. Here's the part number for that coolant line, guys. For the RS cylinder head, the coolant line, this is it. This is the right one. The one I have isn't the right one, even though it says it was. There's actually 2 of them. This is the part number for the coolant line. Let me give you a link for that, though. Copy link address. Ah, too long. I'm gonna have to shorten it up. It's right here. You're just, the only thing is you're gonna have to figure out a bolt, because I don't know what the bolt size is for that. So you're gonna have to figure out like a bolt that'll fit in there to bolt it down. But other than that, it's pretty easy. I mean, just you can find one. It's not too hard. RS. Oh shit, what happened? The hell? RS head coolant line. There it is right there. That should bring you right to, it should. Yeah, it does. It brings you right to that. Is there a bolt? There is a bolt for it, I think. It's number 17 on the list. They don't sell it though. Huh. Oh wait, what is this right here? What's number 6? This might be it. The coolant housing bolt. That might be it right there. That could work, probably. Then you got the gasket. You got everything right there. That fucking RS Turbo is $1,800. Oh my God. Jesus. That's crazy. That is insane. Let me see here. October. So October's batch of the upgraded Purge lines are available. Upgraded. For October are available. Email me at you guys have any plans this weekend, or kind of just chilling out, or what? You didn't miss a whole lot. We were just talking about the coolant line for the RS cylinder head. I gotta order one. Oh, did you? Yeah. I saw there's quite a few people that actually use, they buy that fucking replacing damn cup spoilers again this weekend for the fourth time. You know, I mean, if you had to replace them that many times, damn, I wouldn't even buy them. Is your car like extremely low or some shit? Well, after today's stream, I'm gonna do a face shave. I'm gonna shave up probably. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a frame endurance. Do the FE 3600. It's literally an AMSOIL filter, but you can buy it at Walmart. FE 3600. 2 inches and 3 inches. Wow, no shit. Wow. That's crazy. How do you like the splitter on it? I mean, do you like it or? Because that's gonna be a pain in the ass being low like that, and then not worrying like fucking ruining it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure your roads are probably better there than where I'm at. Like here, you couldn't really do that, but I mean, you could, but you gotta really watch where you're going. Um, my car, I lowered it an inch and a half all the way around with my coilovers, and it was way too low. I could barely get underneath it with a fucking jack, and that was a lowering jack, like the lower profile. I raised it up an inch, um, and it's way better. So FE 3614, that might be the factory sized one. Let me look. Let me cross reference for you and see. That might be a factory sized one. The 3600 is the one that I would recommend because it's bigger, and you don't have to. You can actually change it every other oil change because being that it's a more media, it'll actually last longer for you. So double the media. How we doing? Boosted. Let me see. What is it? Okay, let me. What's the OEM? What is it? FL. Fifth. Is it 5910 or some shit? Is that what it is? What's the OEM Focus ST part number? Oh, it's 9. No, sorry, it's 910. FL 910. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. 910S. Cross reference. It's a FL 910S. Okay, so cross reference. If you guys go to Google, this is how I always do it. Just do your oil filter and then put cross reference, and you can cross reference part numbers. So for Fram, it's going to be where the fuck is it? Oh, 3614. Yeah, so you got the 14. Okay, so you got the factory size one. So it's 3614 is the factory size one. So 3600 is the bigger one, but obviously you can just go that one next time. But yeah. How we doing, JT? I can call you JT. How we doing tonight? Yeah, so 3614 is factory for frame, and then frame endurance 3600 is going to be the bigger one. So, do I have? I don't know if I have a factory sized one. I don't. I do have a factory sized one. I don't have a bigger one though. But here, so the frame endurance. So this is a factory sized. This is the FL 400S. So it's about an inch taller. The frame endurance 3600 and the M1 209A Mobile 1 filter is about another half to 3/4 of an inch taller than this one. So it's really nice. The mobile or the Motorcraft filters, they just are horrible at efficiency for filtering. Very bad efficiency rating. I think it's like 80% at 20 microns and 95% or some shit, or 92% for 30 microns. It's not very good. And then the Wix and Mobile 1 filters, those are going to be 99% at 30 microns. AMSOIL and frame endurance. That's the only frame filter I'd ever recommend is the frame endurance, because literally AMSOIL equal. Those filter at 99% at 20 microns. So those are going to be the best ones to buy. Ain't no plug and play headlights for ST3. Kind of a bummer. Yeah, it is kind of a. Can't you? Isn't there a conversion for LED or no? For the ST3. Is there not a? Can we convert those to LED? I thought you could. Really? See, I have Beam Tech low beams in mine, and I've had them. Well, I have halogen. Mine is an ST2, and it's halogen. So I'm kind of like a douchebag going down the road, because I actually have to lower the settings on it, because LED lights in a halogen housing don't mix. It makes it really extremely bright. So you kind of have to lower. You gotta lower it a little bit so you're not blinding people. But they are bright, and it has a good spread. I'm actually really happy with the spread. I've tried aftermarket headlights, and I just didn't like the way the spread was, so I switched back to my OEM ones. VLAN? I don't even know what VLAN is. Fuck those people. So yeah, we got rid of the black Dark Knight ST, boys. That's gone. The Dark Knight ST is officially sold. So we got rid of that. Yeah, LED low beam, highs, and fog or amber. Yeah, I have just low beams and fog lights for LED, and then I have the the sequential turn signals, and then I have white DRL, daytime running light bulb. Actually, I think those are turn signals. I converted them to white. They were amber. But I'm telling you guys, like, you guys should really look into the BeamTech H11s. I've had mine since I've been running those since 2015. And they're the best ones on Amazon for the money. I feel like they're like 35, 40 bucks. Appreciate that, Boosted. Yeah. Yeah, sold it for 12.5. So, yep. She went for 12.5. Trying to find the LED turn signals for headlamps that won't hyper flash. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, did you? Okay, I'll have to look at that after. Yeah, I think the LED turn signals you have to, I don't know. I don't think I'd honestly it ain't even worth really switching to LED for those. I mean I get why you want to do it. I mean lower amperage draw and wattage draw and all that. It's less, you know, draw on the battery and all that, and that's how I look at it too. But some of the things like the tail light bulbs you can't even the reverse bulb, I think you have to have resistors or some shit to do it. Right? I think even the bulbs in the back you can't even really mess with. I don't know what you guys have done, but oh shit. You might not be able to share a link, but you can type it in, the name. They have it built in. I wonder what brand that is, Cruiser Mike. On pins and needles here, Cruiser. He probably can't share the link. What is it? What's it called? I'll share the link. Last fit. Okay. So I'll just type in Focus ST. Yeah, I can't change the settings for you guys to share. I don't think it has it. Let me see, moderation. I think I'd have to make you a moderator if I did that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one right there. I'll get it figured out here. I have no control in like changing settings for people to share links, unfortunately. YouTube doesn't let me control that. Let me look at this. So those are for the rear, you said? Or your turn signals in the front? $74.43. Yeah, he could email the link. 74.40. Wait, 74.40. I'm gonna have to fucking. They don't have them on their website. How about for the reverse light bulbs? And also the license plate LED light. What is everybody doing for the license plate? Like when that goes, those bulbs there, because that's not really a bulb. That's like a built-in unit. Last fit. Oh, right here. There they are. So, all right, here's a link for those. I gotta fucking shorten it. Hold on, boys. So these are for the front cruiser, the 7440, right? Okay. Yeah, I'll check that here. Paste, shorten that. Here's the 7440 turn signal. That's Amazon right there. That's the Amazon one. But that's the same brand. Let me go check my email. If anybody's interested in a upgraded Purge line for their Focus ST and RS, we have October's batch available. There's 4 of them readily available right now to ship out. They ship out fast. They are $260 with the group buy price shipped. I just say, okay. Let me do that right now. I'm also thinking about making upgraded custom fuel lines as far as like a replacement for the fuel line for the ST and probably the RS. Something went wrong. I mean, something. Here we go. Okay, here it is. Wait, what's LED amber? Okay. Let's do that. Let's get that one out of here. Is this a link here? There's that one. And then here's this one. Here's another one. I think I did the 6000K one for that one. That's the one in the corner. Saving up for that Purge line headlight and tail light to kill. Okay. And those don't trigger like any issues at all for oh shit. I'm gonna copy this right here and put this on here. Anthony, let's see what your dyno results are. Is this for the RS? That looks good. 429, 430. That's a lot of torque right there. Woo-wee. 436 foot-pounds of torque on a factory rod. Woo! So why is it, why did he increase it even more there? I see it made a big difference from the green to the blue. What's the difference there? Yeah, Alex at Stratified says anything past 415 for torque, you're definitely, yeah, it's not good. But I mean, you got a bigger turbo too, but still, whew. I mean, the lag, it's definitely more lag, which is good. That's what's saving your rods is the lag. Tech, how we doing? We're just looking at a log right now, or not a log, but a dyno sheet. Oh, one's 93 and one's E85. I should show, I'm going to show everybody this. Okay, so you guys can see this. So, let me see here. So this is boosted Maverick's dyno sheet for his RS. The green one is 93. And the blue one's E85. And that's, is that stock fuel system Maverick? So, yeah, quite a bit difference there. I mean, that's stock internals too. That's kind of crazy. For stock internals. Look at that torque right there. 436. This is an NX2 turbo. So he's making peak torque around 5,000. That's not too bad. I mean, it's not going to blow a rod at 5,000. I mean, it's stock, but still. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have, okay, yeah, never mind. You have upgraded injectors, right? Okay. How's the injectors and everything? I mean, that's probably hardly even working hard, isn't it? The Nostrum high pressure fuel pump and injectors. I love those things. I mean, if I were ever gonna do something, it'd be the Nostrum stuff personally. But did you have to upgrade the sensor as well? Because they have I guess a fuel pressure sensor for the fuel rail. That's one thing I wouldn't be a fan of doing. Plenty of headroom, no shit. No, I mean, that's 429. It must feel really insane right now. And this is about 6,500. Starts dropping off there a little bit. Yeah. Well, how much boost you pushing? Doesn't even say, does it? Doesn't tell me. Let me see. What are we pushing for boost? That doesn't say. How much boost is that on the NX2? 27 pounds? That's not too bad. That's on E85, right? 27 on E85. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's a nice, definitely a nice torque curve. I mean, it doesn't. If you had cams, this would flatten out more on the torque. The dotted line is the torque. If you had cams, this would be, I don't know what this dip is here, but this right here, I get, because this is stock cams. It would flatten out a little bit better if it was Not only that, but probably the turbo, the exhaust side doesn't flow. I mean, it flows good, but it's not probably, with cams and probably a bigger turbo, like a 770 or something, this would flatten out a little bit more. Man, just fucking pulling like a freight train. It is insane though compared to like I mean, look at this. I mean, it just ramps right up. You're at 4,000, and he's at, well, let's see here. I mean, he's making peak power. His torque is around 5,000 for the torque, and then peak power is around 5.5. So, yeah, it's pretty good. No shit. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, look at that. No empty space right there, boys. Empty space. So we 5862 if anybody wants one. I'm gonna sell it. I don't need it. I'm getting a brand new 5662 105 AR next gen for my next turbo. And I'm gonna sell this one here. I got it a pretty, I got the whole kit for it, and I just wanted the downpipe and a couple other things. But I'm actually selling this turbo if anybody's interested. I have it posted locally, but make sure to drop some more likes in the chat there and fucking on the stream. That way there it helps the algorithm. We're at 9 people watching. So this is yeah, these precision turbos are small as fuck. Look at the exhaust housing. Look how small that is. It's so small. I don't know how these things even make power. It's crazy. This is an 82 AR. Look at that. 5862 Gen 2. This thing right here made 620 on an ST cylinder head, 2.3 stroker, with I think it was like 33 pounds of boost. It was kind of crazy. E50. Stock, low pressure fuel pump too. It's insane. 100% maxed out, of course, on the low pressure pump, but he had 100% duty cycle on it. But this is that's crazy. That's good. I just don't want this. I want to go with a newer version of this turbo. I don't want to use this turbo right here. So that's why I'm selling it. And then I'm going to be making some fuel lines. So I'm thinking of doing a replacement fuel line for the ST. It'll be making it with quick connects for like the low pressure side. Feeding from the feed line to the high pressure fuel pump. So I'm going to use some like fuel line like this, and then use some, let's see, where is, oh, right here. Use some of this right here. So, see this right here? So this is going to be a heat sleeving. So it's fire retardant heat sleeve. So this would protect the rubber from getting any heat damage or whatever. So it'd last longer as well. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be a good idea to do. And then also make a, so I'd have 2 versions. One with AN fittings. And then one that just has the barb fittings. Quick connects. So this will go on the hard line, and then this one right here will go on the high pressure fuel pump. O-Tiker clamps. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty crazy. And we'll figure out the price. It'll probably be like $80 to $100 to sell them. We'll have to see how much it costs to make these things. You know. But yeah, I mean, these are high quality fittings too, so. And then, of course, we got all kinds of purge lines available. So here's one right here. And then you got 3 other ones right over there. And then we got 3 more filters ready to go for November's batch. Those are just chilling out right now, but yeah, ready to go. So, yeah, there's the dump tube for the Precision Turbo kit. Thank you guys for giving me the extra likes. We got 8 people watching, 8 likes. Yeah, so we're gonna sell this wastegate if anybody's interested. Whoops, we're gonna sell this wastegate right here. I turned the phone sideways, but we're gonna sell that wastegate because I really don't. I mean, I guess I could use it until it goes bad. I mean, I don't know. And then there's this thing right here, this 3-port Mac. I don't know if I should use that or not. I mean, I could, but I don't know if anybody's got any history with these or not. I know the 4-port one doesn't last long. He's using, for boost lines, he used fucking fuel lines. That's kind of crazy. I think these are like R14 fuel lines. That's actually pretty nice because they don't give in for boost or whatnot. They actually can handle it pretty good. But yeah. But this is the adapter that came off the Precision Turbo. So that's a 4-inch to 3-inch. And then, yeah, so pretty wild. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm still getting over a cold right now. I got fucking, my throat's been scratchy and all kinds of shit. Oh, here's the frame endurance. Here's the frame endurance. Oh, well, that's kind of dirty. But this is a, here's a 3600 right here. That's a 3600 right there. So I'll show you the difference. So here is FL, piece of shit FL 400S versus so it's about quarter, almost half-inch taller. But yeah, the 3600 is the way to go for sure. So yeah. Didn't freeze. Wait, what happened? It is known. No, I think you're good. It's kind of a chill night tonight, honestly, Sinister. You're good. I don't think you froze up. A lot of you guys, if you go in the chat messages, go like to your little gear icon for your settings and put it to all messages and you'll be able to see everything. You know. Fucking throat. Hell yeah, we're almost at 10 likes. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. 10 likes. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a 2.4 stroker. Most likely RS cylinder head, unless we have a manifold made in time for the 4-port cylinder head that I have here. And I'm going to go precision 5662 105 AR. That's 100% guaranteed happening. That's my pick. And it's going to be the next gen, so the newer one. So that's why we're selling this turbo here, because we don't need that one. I just got the kit because I wanted the downpipe. My phone's all sideways here. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a chill night tonight, though. We won't be on too long. My throat's been bothering me. I'm just trying to get over it, and being in the garage doesn't help because of the allergies. Seen her new t-shirt earlier about my new seen your new. Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the oh yeah. The thermostat. Yeah. The new yep. Yeah, that 160 is pretty nice. Go give that you guys go give that some likes and go check it out. The 160 thermostat mod. Go definitely go bump the likes up on that bad boy too. It's only got 3 likes. Is a tune required? Yeah, you definitely need to get a tune for it. The reason why you have to get a tune is because it adjusts. I think what will happen is your threshold, the parameters are different. So what happens is it'll run cooler, and if your car runs that cool for a certain amount of time, I think it'll not meet the threshold. So you got to lower the threshold in the parameters for the tune. That's why. I have not tried it like as far as stock, just to see if it could just throw it in, and I've never tried it to actually see if it just puts a check engine light on, but I would assume it would. But I'm not 100%. I haven't verified if it does or not. So I mean, but you can, whoever's tuning you can just let them know that you got a colder thermostat. So it is worth it if you live in a hotter climate. It does make a big difference. I was running 20 degrees cooler with it on the oil and the coolant. Like, I would have a hard time just hitting 200 degrees on the fucking oil and coolant on the interstate driving 10 minutes straight. Yeah, if you're in Florida, definitely run it. I wonder what the horsepower record is for the RS Maverick. Like stock block RS. I wonder what the record is for internals. I know the ST is like 560 stock internals and like 475 torque or some shit. Low torque. But if you keep the torque low, you won't throw a rod as easy. Need an upgraded oil cooler. If you run a 160 thermostat, you won't need an oil cooler, believe it or not. The 160 thermostat actually keeps your coolant lower, and that regulates your oil. So if you do both of them, it actually does both at the same time. So it keeps it cooler for longer. If you're tracking, yeah, I would definitely get an oil cooler combined with a 160 thermostat. But a 160 thermostat is actually plenty enough to keep your street car within temperatures, like as far as keeping it cooler. So yeah, the Mountain radiator is a CSF radiator. It's really good. Triple pass. I have the Coil-Rad radiator myself. I did have a Mountain radiator. I sold it. When did I get that? I think I got it in 2018. Put it on, got rid of it like a freaking dummy. And then I bought a Coil-Rad one in 2021. Yeah. I think the Mountain one is better as far, and well, it's not really better. The Coil-Rad one is actually the biggest that can bolt in, like thicker wise, but the Mountain one I think is more robust in terms of I'll be honest with you, Sinister. I never noticed a difference in coolant temperatures with the upgraded radiator. The only thing that's nice about it is it's all aluminum. That's really the only benefit. Draining it is a pain in the ass because it's not like the OEM one where it's like a petcock or whatever. The OEM drain is so much nicer. Really, your cooling benefits are going to come from the 160 thermostat. I literally run, like that's the only time I ever noticed the actual colder temperatures was the thermostat. My SC pops slightly and revs. A little funny at idle. Sometimes could be throttle body or purge valve. It could definitely be the purge valve. Especially if we actually had somebody have that problem last week. And so if you fill up, there's another symptom is if you go to fill up and you start your car and it kind of hesitates, like your air fuel ratios will bounce around. Definitely purge valve for sure. I would say 100%. I would say probably 90% purge valve. And I actually have 4 of them in stock. So if you need one, just email me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com and we can have it shipped out for you tomorrow morning using USPS shipping. It's really fast. It's $260 with the group buy price for the October batch. Whiteblurrst@gmail.com. There's a few people that run them in the chat right now, and they can, like Sinister has one, Boosted Maverick has one. They can tell you, game changer. That's my email. Yeah, so I use either PayPal, Cash App. Once I get payment information, basically you just send me your address info. I'll have it shipped out to you faster than you can say purge line. So, and yeah, I don't fuck around when it comes to, stuff like that. So, and I have them right here. Here's the purge line. So there's one end of it. So this end right here. So how it works, I can send you a link for the install. It's very easy. You slip this end in between the intake manifold and the engine. So here's the intake manifold. So your old one goes on the top. You eliminate all that bullshit. It cleans the engine bay up as well. You feed this one in between and it connects right here. Like so. It connects. And then your connection for your purge valve is on the corner where the vacuum pump is. And then You have AN fittings. So you got AN fitting. This is also upgraded too. And then this is a high pressure check valve, so it doesn't leak. And the fuel filter, it's a 10 micron oversized stainless steel fuel filter. Probably only have to clean it and check it maybe every other year. I mean, it's whatever, up to you. I mean, so you open it up on the end of the arrow side. That's where it opens up and pops out. So just so everyone else knows, the arrow end is the end where you want to take the filter out. This other end doesn't come out. It can open up, but it doesn't have the filter come out that way. This end connects to the firewall end, and then you just basically thread on your connection. So you thread this on right here, just like this. So normally where this sits is where this is. So you remove that bracket and grommet and you delete that. It cleans the engine bay up a lot too. So very high quality, and it just overall it's going to improve performance. Not only improve performance, it's going to save you money. It's going to save you these problems for the future. And it's going to look a lot better. Yeah, it's nice. No, I'll follow. Okay. Yeah, just send me an email and I'll respond to it right away and we'll get you figured out. So, I'm going to tell you right now though, it's definitely most like 100% it's going to be your Purge line. Almost all your videos. I'm at 208,000. Wow. Stock. So we'll need it. I would definitely recommend doing I know your stock, but I'm telling you, get an intercooler and a downpipe. At least get a, it'll help your efficiency. I know you're at a lot of miles, but I'm telling you, if you want it to last even longer, I'm surprised you've lasted that long without cracking a cylinder head, honestly. Because there's a lot of cylinder heads that crack stock miles, stock everything because of the heat and back pressure. And also, I'm sure you know my code at cvfab.com is BB5. It's pinned at the top. So if you go to get a downpipe, get it from CVFab and also the intercooler, and you'll save quite a bit of money going directly through them using my code instead of going through somebody else and basically supporting them. If you don't, yeah, you definitely, intercooler is a number one, and number two, downpipe. And then obviously the Purge line is definitely a must for sure. But that's fucking insane, dude. 208,000. Do you drive it back and forth a lot, every day you work or something? You know what I'm saying? I'll look out for my email though. Just send me an email and we'll get you figured out, buddy. Also, I think the thermostat has been removed within 3 minutes of the cooling temperatures goes up to operating temp. I have no clue why the previous owner would do it. 60 miles a day, no shit. That's not too bad. Is it probably mostly highway miles? 14, no shit. So my early 2013, I've had my 13 since 2012. My car only has 56,000 miles. 56,000. And honestly, it has 20,000 too many. My first 2 years, I put 20,000 miles on total. It's kind of crazy. No shit. Well, highway miles, I'm surprised you're still in the factory cylinder head. That blows me away. You obviously probably don't beat on it very much. Because these cylinder heads will crack, man. They're just fucking easy to crack with the temperatures and shit, the heat. He's all factory, Michael. Factory. Everything's factory. It's crazy. But yeah, if you have my email in there, so it's in the chat. My email's in there. It's also pinned at the top, I think. Yeah, it's pinned at the top. if you want to upgrade your intercooler, I highly recommend it. You don't need to have a tune for an upgraded intercooler, and you don't need a tune for a high flow catted downpipe, which I would recommend. And you definitely don't need a tune for an upgraded purge line. Honestly, I mean, it probably does come from, I think a cracked cylinder head will come from a tuned vehicle that doesn't have the intercooler and it doesn't have the upgraded downpipe. I think a lot of it is that. If it's tuned, you know what I'm saying? If it's a non-tuned ST, you're not gonna have as much of a problem cracking your cylinder head. But that being said, I feel like you reduce your chances of cracking by 50% if you do the intercooler and the downpipe upgrade, because then you're relieving all that heat and back pressure out of the engine and off the cylinder head, helping it even more. You know what I'm saying? Do you need a tune for? No, you don't need a tune for a catback exhaust, nothing like that. The MBRP exhaust catback is probably the best. Catless, yeah, I mean, you should get a tune for a catless. And I would recommend, obviously, a Cobb V3 and go with a stratified tune. It's $95. They'll send you an email. You tell them what bolt-ons you have. Definitely get an intercooler. Intercooler, cvfab.com. It's going to be the best one for the money. It's $475 with my discount code. So you save like 25 bucks. There's free shipping and no taxes. And then the catless downpipe is $200, or it's actually without the code, it's $200. And then you want to run a defouler, the medium insert defouler. So a J defouler, it goes on there, and you run it on the angle facing toward the turbo. So that way there, you have no check engine light, and you'll also run a readiness monitor. Clear it out good. But yeah, the catless downpipe will basically increase the sound of your car a little bit, but it's mostly just to help the back pressure off the turbo and the cylinder head. Like, that's a huge thing. And I still have my original cylinder head, and I feel like a lot of it has to do with me going catless right away. And then obviously intercooler and all that, and big turbo too. But I mean, a lot of that contributes to longevity for sure. The catless and MBRP makes them not. The catless and MBRP makes no difference. That I have to look at the sound. Yeah. The MBRP exhaust sounds nice for the money. It's not too bad. I just think like a catless downpipe with a stock turbo has a lot of like a little bit more of a throaty sound to it, where a high flow downpipe is going to have more of a less throaty sound. So less throaty sound, more of a bassy sound instead of more throaty. Whew. Damn. But yeah, so we ship out the purge lines in a bubble wrap package like this. It'll be all wrapped up for you, and we'll ship out tomorrow if you get one. You know, they're open till noon, and you'll have it within, you know, depending on where you live, it'll be 2-3 days, something like that, priority. So it's really fast. And you also get included the box that verifies that the purge valve itself is genuine. And this is the part number. It's a genuine Hyundai Kia upgraded Bosch purge valve. So these are better than the Ford ones. And I didn't really mention it, but the fuel filter is there to protect the purge valve from going bad prematurely. Because what happens is when you draw the vacuum from the fuel tank, you're getting contaminants getting by the charcoal canister filter, and it will plug up the purge valve itself. And not only that, the OEM line is also known to have a little bit of boost leak by, so that also can cause premature wear. So we basically eliminate the problem on both ends, and also helps increase performance overall and overall look. So it's a win-win situation. Honestly, I mean, you can't go wrong. I saw Radium sells an aftermarket option. Do we have a fuel filter? Yeah, the fuel filter is built in the gas tank. The fuel filter for the fuel pump, it's in the basket for the fuel pump. You have to replace the whole thing. When you go to replace the fuel pump, it's all one unit. Mods filter. I thought you were stock. Okay. No, you don't need a tune for an intercooler. You don't need a tune for an intercooler. You definitely don't need a tune for an intercooler. All it does is helps your charge temps get lower, and it basically allows your car to be more consistent horsepower level. Instead of doing one pull, will be your, say you do one pull and then you do another one back to back to back. Each pull that you do after that first one is going to have a heat soak, and it's going to cause like detonation, and it also hurts your pistons, because 150-degree air going in the intake is bad for your pistons. These are cast pistons. So this right here is a lot of times what the heat can do. The ringlands will fail. So this happened for me because I overboosted. This didn't happen because of, I ran water methanol as well, so it helped with cooling. This happened because of overboosting, but this is a prime example of these pistons. Cylinder 1 and 4 are typically the ones that are going to fail. So you definitely want to upgrade to a upgraded intercooler, and you don't need a tune for that. Like I threw in an upgraded CV Fab intercooler in my F-150, and it ran way better. It got like 2 miles per gallon better gas mileage because it was running so much more efficiently. No tune for downpipe, don't. So no tune for the intercooler. Downpipe, callus downpipe, I would say you need a tune for, because you might run a little bit lean, because yeah, you definitely should get a tune for a callus downpipe. Here's my email wizard. Just because you might have missed it, because you're in cloud 9 right now. But yeah. Just copy and paste the email, and that way there it's just a lot easier. No problem, man. Don't buy me. I'm just a little, my fucking throat's a little sore. I caught a cold from my son, so I'm just kind of recovering from that. But I appreciate you stopping by. The only thing I ask is just drop a like when you're here, and obviously drop a like if you watch the videos. It really helps with the algorithm with YouTube. No. Okay, so Javin, the fuel tank doesn't have a outside fuel filter, no. The charcoal canister is different, but the gas tank doesn't have a exterior fuel filter, no. No. I think the RS does, though. RS is different. I think the RS, you can set it up differently on the RS, because they do have one for the RS, the Radium. Yeah, I don't know. The RS has one. It's kind of crazy. I think, I don't know, man. It's just the RS is, I mean, it's made in Germany, higher performance based. I don't know. I wonder, it's too bad you can't swap the RS pump into the ST. That'd be nice. Or just swap the whole system over with you on that. Yeah, I mean, swap the whole fucking. What is the gas tank size on the RS? Is it still the same? I don't even really know. Is the fuel tank the same size on the RS? I would not do a short shifter. As far as a short shifter, like going short like that, yeah, that's fine. But this short shifter, I would not do it. Short, yes. The throw, I would not go shorter on that. The arm is going to be better. The plate, I've had both. I had a cable snap using a plate. I had a Steeda plate. I was at 20% reduction, and I literally fucking. Now, to be fair, I was shifting it pretty hard, aggressively. So I literally snapped a cable at like 30,000 miles or some shit. Ford replaced it under warranty, but I was surprised, honestly. But that is a common issue. The plates will put more tension on the actual cable, therefore it allows that to break easier. The arm is better, but I feel like the arm causes a balance issue, and it just feels weird as far as like notchiness goes. I think the best overall thing to do is just keep the fucking OEM arm, because I had the JBR arm on there. It looks good, but I just didn't like the feel of it. Even with the weights on there, it's just balance, you know what I mean? The OEM arm is really balanced good. As you can see, it has those big ends on it. And the best thing to do, honestly, is just, like take the arm off and spray it black or whatever color you want to make it look better. Clean it up, spray it, and then put it back in there. It's got a little pin that you have to knock out. And other than that, I mean, really, you got to upgrade the bushings. So the shift cable bushings, and the bushings on the transmission bracket for the cables, upgrade those. The base shifter bushings, I did those, but you don't have to. You're not going to notice a huge difference with those. The biggest difference is the cable ends and the cable bracket on the transmission. It'll definitely help eliminate the slop. But with that comboed with a shifter arm and all that, I was having a hard time going in reverse in first gear. So then I had to go and get a JBR shift knob, which is definitely the best shift knob out there, regardless of how you feel about JBR as in a whole. The shift knob is the best shift knob. It's nice. It feels really nice in your hand. The grips are nice. The O-ring grips looks good, and it just provides a better, smoother feel. No, they're not. They're not bad at all. The cable end ones are actually not bad. I did it for the first time on the black one. The only thing I recommend is you put some Loctite or thread lock on the cable end bushings. They thread on. They can come loose. So just put some thread lock on those and you'll be all set. Yeah. You can use blue Loctite 242 or something. Yeah, bushings are a huge game changer as far as like, and it helps with reliability too. It's not just about feel, but it's about the reliability because your cable doesn't slop around as much, so it's going to actually not wear out as fast, and it's also going to provide a more precise shifting experience and engage better. So I would do the bracket on the transmission, yes. As far as the base bushings inside the car, you don't have to do those ones. You can, but those ones won't make as much of a difference, I feel like. Just the ones that are on the transmission bracket for the cables and the cable ends. But if I have them all done on my white car, and when I did the JBR shifter arm, it was so mechanical, it was insane. And I had to get the JBR shift knob because it weighs like 500 grams, like 480 or something. So a heavier shift knob will help with engagement with that mechanical feel. So it just feels way better with a heavier shift knob. So highly recommend it. And then, but I honestly, if you stay with OEM shifting arm, upgrade your bushings, JBR shift knob, I'm telling you, it'll change the whole feel of your car. It'll be insane. Trust me. You don't have to shorten the throw up. Maybe you could get the RS or Ford Performance shifter itself. And it's a little bit lower. So yeah, I don't even know if the Ford Performance one is even for sale anymore, but I know that's a little bit of an upgrade. But yeah. Yeah, Wizard, if you're still in here, just shoot me an email whenever you want to get a purge line, and we'll get you all figured out, like I said, and help you out that way. That way there you can get your car running like normal, because if you leave it like that too long, it'll definitely cause issues with fucking your tune, just your OEM tune, and also just plugging your fouls up or your fouling your plugs up is what I want to say. Sorry. It's just not good. So but I get it, he's on Cloud9. Does brand for the bushings matter? No, the brand doesn't matter. I got JBR ones, but the Boomba ones I have in my white car. The black car had JBR. They shipped out pretty quick. If you can find them somewhere else. The JBR ones seem to be the cheapest, what I could find. They're not coated though, so there's that. But yeah, the whoosh ones would be fine. No problem with those. Honestly, they're all going to do the same job as long as you install it right. So it's whatever you can find the best deal on and get it the quickest, pretty much. Yeah, Cobb does have them too, yep. I don't know if I'd get that one, because I think those are made of plastic, where the better ones are made of like aluminum. Don't get the ones off Amazon that are cheap, because those are like a plastic, hard plastic, where the good ones are going to be like a billet aluminum or some shit. So you don't want them to go with plastic. Fucking nasty. $30 whoosh bracket. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if we can get a link for that. whoosh. I wonder if let me see here. Yeah, I'm sure you can find them. So there's that. Here's the cable end bushings. And then he actually includes, looks like blue Loctite with it, which is interesting. Those are the base bushings. They have base bushings too. Yeah, the downpipe's really nice. It's not bad. I mean, they went away from the updated picture. They went to the normal. The only thing I don't like, because they used to have what CV Fab has as far as the material for the flex section, and then they went to the cheaper wire mesh route. It's still a good downpipe. That's the one I put on the black car, but the CV Fab one has, I feel like, the best actual flex section in that term. But other than that, I mean, yeah, Whoosh has they even have lightweight pulleys for the yeah, I don't know if I'd get that now, knowing what I know now. AWR mounts are definitely nice. The J defouler is definitely something you want. Tapers a 2.5 to match up, and BRP also, which tapers. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go, right here. Here's the transmission ones right here. So there's a transmission one. There's a transmission bracket, and then the one above it is the bushing, upgraded bushings for the cables. By the way, when I ordered my CV Fab callus downpipe, it came with a. Oh yeah. Did it really? No shit. I never ordered a downpipe from them, so that's really cool that they did that. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean that's less money you have to worry about. That's crazy. What the hell is that? BG synchro shift gear? What the hell is that shit? 70. Oh my god, that's really light. 75 gear lube. Jesus, that's really light. Hey, look at that. It's got a magnetic drain plug too for the oil. That's the one thing I definitely recommend is the magnetic oil drain plug for the oil pan and the transmission. Anyways. Let's see here. Damn. Link for drain plugs if you have them. So I would use Mishimoto, or you can use, I know what the sizes are that you need. So the transmission one would be M16 by 1.5. So for the transmission. And oil, just the normal oil pan, is M12 175. 1.75. So if you look up those, you'll be able to get what you need for whatever brand you want. I have Mishimoto, and the reason is because they have a really nice Viton gasket built into a metal washer. So if you want a link for those, I can provide it. Hold on a second. And also, I'd recommend changing your transmission fluid every 30,000 miles. I'd 25,000, you couldn't hurt it. Like manual transmission fluid, you don't want to go past 30,000 usually. So let me see, Mishimoto. The only thing with the Mishimoto stuff is the end, the nut itself is really big. Like it's like a fucking 21 millimeter socket for the oil pan one. And I think it's probably the same for the transmission one. So that's the only problem with that. Well, maybe let's see what the Goretti one looks like. Because if it's a smaller, like 15 millimeter, it'd be way easier to deal with. Goretti. Let's do M16 by 1.5 magnetic plug. Let's see what that looks like, and I'll see whether I approve or not. It's actually the same drain size plug as the Subaru. That's kind of interesting. Does it have a gasket? Doesn't look like it's got a nice gasket though. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the gasket. It's just a metal washer gasket. I mean, it's easy to replace, but still. I think the Mishimoto one's better, personally. Mishimoto M16 by 1.5. Right here. Oh yeah. Race use my GTI's. What? It's stock, I swear. Copy, here we go. So here is the transmission drain plug, magnetic plug. I'm sure it'll come. I bet you a bunch of guys will definitely fucking race it. What are we talking about? I just got here. Magnetic drain plug for the transmission and the oil pan. Mishimoto is the one I recommend. M12 by. You are in Texas, hell yeah, that's awesome. Texas is fucking awesome. What part of Texas are you in? San Antonio, hell yeah. Are you like new to the channel, or are you just like trolling, or what? What? There's the M12 right here. There's the M12 guys right here. Oil drain plug. For the Mishimoto one. Fuck, I gotta move to Texas. Yeah, how we doing, PFL? Nick Guerrera, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel. The trans drain plug for the 07 Mini Cooper is nice. It's magnetic Allen keyed. Yeah. No problem. All magnet parts. Join the night thinking about my car. Thinking about my rear main seal. What's going on with your rear main seal? Is it no good or what? I'm trying to get over this fucking cold I have right now. The fucking throat's all congested. Not bad, bro. Just chilling. Just working for, just waiting for ECU Unlock to come out on the 25 GTI. Hell yeah. Looks like a couple more months and then tunes will start coming out. Yeah, who is it? Jimmy Elliott at Elliott Specialized Performance. He's in Texas, like Dallas area. He has a Golf R. I think his is a 22 though, or something like that. So it's not the newer gen. What was that, like Gen MK8 or some shit that you 25 is? This is an MK7, I believe. So yeah, they're pretty quick cars, the Golf R's, and I remember racing I think it was an MK5 GTI when I was stock turbo. He had some stuff done to it. I had mine fully done, stock turbo, bolt-ons. Beat him by a few car lengths. Do they have a nice plug? Yeah. As long as the washer, I mean, I don't like a normal washer. I like the gasket built into the washer. Yeah, the newer cars, man, it sucks, unfortunately. I'm sure Cobb or someone will come out with something at some point. Looking at the bell housing took. Oh, Jesus. Well, if you are interested in a upgraded Purge line at all, let me know. I have the October batch, so I have 4 of them available. The GTI can't run this, but yeah, the STs can. Copper crush washers are good, yeah. No, it's better if you anneal the copper crush washer, like anneal it, so that way it actually like becomes softer and it actually seals better. Stock they make 255, 290 torque. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think the ST's 252 and 270. So yeah, probably what is it, like a KO4 or a KO3 on those? The ST should have came with a KO4 Borg Warner minimum. Honestly, a KO4 would have been a better turbo. Too small. The KO3 is just too small, personally. Because I mean, the Focus ST with a stock turbo can't make over 300 at the wheels. No shit. New updated Garrett turbos. Wow. Hell yeah. So that's another thing with you guys in Texas. I don't know where you guys are getting your E85 from, but like around here, we don't have E85. I gotta go down to fucking New York, 4 hours away, and I get like 40 gallons of E85 for half the summer, and that's how I have to get mine. And it's not even as good quality as what you guys have in terms of, you know, being fresh and whatnot. So, plus the fuel in Texas is way better, anyways. Hell yeah. I would say, Nick, the first thing I'd do is upgrade the intercooler at least before you put a tune on it. Upgrade the intercooler if you can. Um, and then if you can do the downpipe, do the downpipe. I do intercooler first, downpipe, dry filter, or some sort of intake maybe, and then tune is what I would do. What's a good turbo for stock fuel limits in your opinion? The best upgraded turbo, honestly, like for the money, is gonna be the GTX 2867 Gen 2. I'll give you a link for it. Elliott Specialized Performance sells them for the best price. APR intercooler, hell yeah. Yeah, the GTI that I raced was APR Stage 2 tuned. So I don't know how much he was making, but well, he's staying stock fuel limits, so that's 360 at the wheels. Ox fuel is 400 with 93, but if you're stock engine, I would not go 400. I would stay around 350 to be reliable, personally. And then your clutch will last longer as well. So so here is, yeah, the GTX Gen 2 2867. It's internally wastegated. It'll mount up to your charge pipes currently. It'll bolt on to your intake, and it'll bolt on to your fucking downpipe. The only thing you need for your intake is a little adapter, silicone adapter. That's pretty much it. I believe. I don't think it comes with one. It might, but I don't think it does. Yeah, it feels hard to find here. Can't afford barrels. Well, ox fuel, and what we're talking about in terms of ox fuel is auxiliary fuel, not like E85 fuel. So that would be considered an alternative fuel source. Wow, that's a lot of horsepower for a bike. Holy shit. 140 torque. Damn. But there's the link for the GTX 2867 Gen 2. That's going to be the best overall turbo for the best response. Full boost at 3,000 RPM. Very reliable, not laggy at all. Can make up to 450 at the, at the wheels. The fuck, hell no. Yeah, 130 horsepower on a bike is a lot of horsepower. Yeah. 800 pounds too. I mean, still, that's gonna be a fast bike. A fucking R1 has like what, 180 horsepower. So think about that. R1 is like 500 pounds and 180 horsepower, 170, 180 horsepower. So the fact that that's crazy. I'll run the Mike stroke 883 with a 12. Holy fuck. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Hayabusa for sure. That's crazy. Yeah, what kind of bike is that cruiser anyway? Like, tell us what kind of bike this is. Like, specs. Brand and specs. Like, what is it for, like, brand? Is it like a Street Glide ST? Street Glide ST. Oh, shit. I don't know. Okay, Harley. Yeah. Okay. So the cams really woke it up then. 2023 Harley Street Glide ST. This sounds fast. £813. Yeah, it's 800 pounds. That's crazy. Really? Wow. That's pretty light right there. 480 pounds. No shit. Yeah, I was gonna get a R1 crotch rocket before the ST, but I decided to stay on 4 wheels instead of 2. I figured I'd probably be dead by now, so I was highly advised not to get R1. So I'm glad I didn't. My girlfriend Laura's son wants to get a, I think it's an Indian. I don't know what brand, like spec. I know it's an Indian, but I don't know. It would be like, I think the Chief or some shit. Indian Chief or some weird fucking thing. You know people that weigh more. Jesus. Indians are pretty good, right? Indian motorcycles. Indian Dark Horse, I think. Maybe. Let me see. I bet it is crazy. It might take me. Yeah. Yeah, my throat is all fucked up. Especially being in the garage out here.
Not that bad out here.
Yeah, but there's like no airflow.
Open your window a little bit.
I do have them open. There's just no airflow. What is it, the bike that Dakota wanted to get?
Oh, the Indian.
Chief or something? Dark Horse?
Something like that.
Oh yeah, the Indian Chief. $15,000. Probably the sport one, huh? What's the block back there? That is so that's my original Focus ST block. I made 560 at the wheels last year with it, and my ARP crank bolt came loose. Luckily, it was keyed. But yeah, we made 560, 550, 560 with a G35 900 Garrett turbo. 27 pounds boost was a high boost map. Low boost was like 450, 20 pounds of boost on E85. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, honestly. So that's the original block from 2012. I have the original cylinder head. I did a RS head swap, stage 3 cams. So we're going to rebuild it. We're going to do a 2.4 stroker. I have a 5862 Gen 2 low miles. I'm actually selling that because I'm going to get a next gen 5662 with a 105 AR housing. That's my plan. So I'm going to sell that probably for $600-700, something like that. It's really cheap. It's a good turbo, nothing wrong with it. I can make 600, no problem. I have a 7163 EFR. So yeah, bike will walk almost every car on the road. Yeah. I mean, I've raced a 600 crotch rocket. I've beaten two in the lifespan of the WhiteBlurr. I've beaten no. If you do the RS head swap, you can just run the the ST high pressure fuel pump, and come to find out, you can actually run the ST high pressure fuel pump housing instead of the RS housing if you just switch out the cam cap follower, not follower, sorry, the cam cap journal, because it mounts up the two bolts because they're different on the RS one. The only thing is you got to get a line hone, a line bore, make sure it runs good. There's no contact. Other than that, everything's a bolt on right there. You just go by the videos and I mean, WhiteBlurr, I mean, I don't know if it's a race car or not, but it's not like a drag car, race car. It's a street car that's made, it's a street purpose built car that's a sleeper. So, you know what I'm saying? But it does handle really good. I have all the bracing and shit. The head will add, wait, what? Oh, you retracted your message. I was going to read it. Okay, so I was saying, I raced two 600cc bikes, but that wasn't when I was at high horsepower. So one was with the stock turbo with all the bolt-ons, and we were doing like a 120 roll. It's kind of stupid, but I actually like beat him a little bit, believe it or not. He must have been stock, whatever the fuck it was, for a 600. And then this was in 2013. And then I raced another one in like 2015 when I was with my big turbo at 350, 360. And I beat him just barely. And yeah, so. Can you run the pump if you use the cam? Yeah, so run ST cams, 3-lobe cam, 3-lobe pump. Then how I did it last year is I ran the 3-lobe ST cams, ST pump on the RS high pressure fuel pump housing with a roller follower. But if you switch out the end of the cam cap journal that bolts up the top two for the housing for the high pressure fuel pump, if you switch that out, you can put the ST high pressure fuel pump housing on, and then you just reuse everything, and you don't have to worry about bending the RS line to make it fit and all that bullshit. So yeah, I made updated videos. Tech Warwick, there's updated videos under the RS head swap playlist for all that, so you can go check it out. There's 2 more videos that are brand new, and also the fuel line the updated fuel or the updated coolant line part number as well. So go check that out because the original part number for the coolant line for the RS head was actually the wrong one. Yeah, what about a GTI with 500, 550? Yeah, that'd be insane. How much do those GTIs weigh? My ST weighs 2920 without my fat ass in it. I'm like 270, 275, so I've seen that. My kids wouldn't let me watch it. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting off here soon too at some point. But the stream's actually pretty fucking chilling right now. We got 13 likes, 11 people watching. Yeah, hell yeah. Keep those likes up, boys. Also, if anybody is interested in becoming a preferred customer through AMSOIL and saving 25% off, I'm a independent AMSOIL dealer, so I can sign you up and hook you up with getting a discount. And yeah, so just let me know. Email me. It's pinned at the top if you're interested in a upgraded Purge line as well. Email me at whiteblurrst@gmail.com. We have 4 available for the October batch. And yeah, so let's see here. What is the 2025 GTI weigh? 2025 GTI curb weight. What do they weigh, like 3,500? Oh wow, yeah, they're not that heavy. 3183 is what the Golf GTI weighs. So technically, they're about the same ballpark what the ST is. I mean, if you eliminate the rear seats, eliminate the fucking, I don't know if they come with a spare tire or not. The STs come with a spare tire. But I would eliminate that shit right there. Like the rear seats in the ST are like 75 pounds. I'm sure the the GTI is probably up there in weight as well because the Volkswagens are known to be more robust. So yeah, it's hard. I think that's why a lot of people do like the sedan swap is because the sedans are light. I've seen the write up and bro took care. Yeah, it's not worth it in my opinion. If you want to do weight reduction, eliminate your rear seats, eliminate your passenger, no, I mean, if you want to eliminate your passenger fucking seat, you can, but eliminate your spare tire and then fucking front crash bar, go to the TB Performance one. The rear one, not worth it. And then fucking, well, you can get rid of the cowl section like I did. Lightweight wheels mean a lot for rotational mass, not just static weight, but rotational mass as well. So it kind of equals out. Also, RS brakes, believe it or not, has less rotational mass. It's like 8 pounds or some shit or something like that compared to stock ST ones. VW's woman's car, jeez. Bobby, you're gonna start a war in here. I had a MK4 Jetta. I hated it, man. It gave me so many problems. That's the only thing with Volkswagens. Those German cars, man, you get close to 100,000 or more miles on them, and they're a fucking walking nightmare. You get codes and fucking everything's so expensive to replace. It's insane. Yeah, Fiestas are like 400 pounds right off the rip, lighter than the ST. Like, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, my MK4 was a 1.8 turbo. It has had so many problems. 151,000 miles, and it is so many problems with it. Unfortunately, it was a nice car. Is this comfortable? But is this so many problems? And then it ended up blowing up because, you know, I sold it and somebody blew it up. The guy blew it up. Yeah. I'm gonna get off here in 8 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. 8 minutes. I'm getting off. Just so you guys know, it's been an awesome stream tonight, though. I'm not feeling fucking. My throat's all fucked up. It'll be 3 hours. 2K, you get drop in turbo, no tune, 400 horsepower, 400. Yeah, it's crazy. Those Golf R's are pretty insane. That's probably the best 4-cylinder right now is the Golf R. I don't know what the difference is with the Golf R and GTI. I think there's a little bit difference, but between the Golf R and the Type R Honda, those are the best two 4-cylinders right now that I know of that you can actually get. Obviously, the European ST you can't get, so. But yeah, it's been an awesome stream, guys. I got some tea right now. I'm gonna try my throat. How much did I profit? I don't know how much I profited. I probably made I don't know. I got 12.5 for it. I mean, if you don't count my labor, my time into like if you don't count, because I obviously saved money on labor because I did it all myself. Like, okay, for example, this is how you can look at it. So if any of you guys that are basically incapable of doing what I do, for the most part, let's just say you're a normal ST owner and you're incapable of doing what I was able to do, and you had to pay for the labor and building the engine, the bottom end, and doing all the stuff I did. So say you went and bought an ST for 5 or 7 grand, and you did all the work that I did, it'd equal out 20 grand total cost for you if you didn't do the work yourself. Easy. I would say I probably made about double, probably close to double. I mean, probably not quite, but close. Because I paid $3,200 for the car. The guy wanted $4,000 for it, but it was $3,200. But you guys gotta understand, like, when I got this car, it was in such horrible shape in terms of the interior, how dirty it was. That it looked like they lived on a farm. They had animals. I get the hiccups. Hair all over the place inside, dirty. Luckily they didn't smoke in it, I don't think, because it didn't smell like smoke, cigarettes. The car wasn't running. I had a cracked cylinder head. It sat. It had water in the charge pipes. So that's why the cylinder walls were all rusty. So I ended up spending more on it than I wanted, but I probably had like total probably 6-7 grand into it. So, but I figured no less than 12 is what I was going to think for it. Thank you very much. Oh, homemade chocolate chip cookies.
They're freaking good too.
I mean, for 12.5, that's a fucking steal for that car. 12.5. Considering if anybody else did it and then they couldn't work on it, they had to pay for labor, you'd have 20 grand add up with the labor. So, well, that was a good flip. Are they THC infused? No. No, not tonight. No. I tried gummies one time. I had one. I think it was like 5 milligrams. My girlfriend, her daughter gave me one. It didn't affect me. I tried 2 of them. Oh man, I was hallucinating and I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack. Like my heart felt like it was beating right out of my chest. Literally felt like I was panicking, freaking out. So 2 of them definitely not good. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just sensitive to it or what. Like 10 milligrams doesn't sound like a lot. I feel like it was way more than that. I think they were under. I don't know. I feel like it was definitely more than 10, but. Is he going to big turbo it? I don't think so, because he got a loan for it. He got approved for a loan through the bank. He had a good credit score. That's why he got approved for a loan. He's gonna leave it stock turbo for a while, by the sounds of it. Baby lungs? No, I wasn't inhaling. It was gummy. It was a gummy. I wasn't smoking. They were gummies. So they're just you chew on them and swallow them. I was pretty fucked up, man. Woo! 2 of them, I was all fucked up. I could go into a rainforest with 2 chainsaws, and I'd be fucking cutting down I'd cut the whole woods down in 1.5 hours. My eyes were like this. Woohoo! Fucking A. And then I tell you, I crashed. Man, my SD just blew up for the 2nd time this year. What the fuck? Dude, no way. That's crazy. Yeah, he got a loan for 12.5. I weren't gonna take less than 12, so. No, it was a 2015 ST2 package, Bobby. It was a 2015 with ST2 package, 151,000 miles on the chassis. Well, he had almost an 800 credit score, so I feel like the bank at that point is gonna suck his dick to take a loan out. So pretty much when you have an 800 score, you can take a giga loan out on pretty much anything. So kind of crazy, especially since it's 10 years old, 2015. But the car was worth it. I mean, for 12.5, all day long. You can't build another one like that for 12.5. Catless full bolt on, 28 psi. That was their problem right there. Running too much boost. What was the setup? Wait, 28 psi on a big turbo or stock turbo? You're not running stock turbo at 28 pounds of boost. That's way too much if you were. Anything past 23, it's a hair dryer at that point. No way. 28 pounds of boost on a stock turbo? Oh my God, dude. No way. How's that turbo even survived? So guess what? Guaranteed you probably blew a rod through the block, right? You probably blew a rod or a piston, or probably one or the other. He's catless. I think he said he's catless downpipe, Bobby. Yeah, I never heard a stock turbo on the ST. On an RS, it can make 28 pounds of boost. But on a ST, make 28 pounds of boost? I'm surprised that motherfucker didn't go fly into the moon with a compressor wheel. Because, I mean, I've never heard of a stock turbo and a Focus ST making 28 pounds of boost. I don't even know who would tune you for that. Like, technically. I don't think there's a tuner out there that would even want to tune you for that much. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Definitely, you gotta go big turbo. Go 2867 Gen 2 all day long. Run 350 at the wheels. You'll have a better mid-range top end, and you'll put less stress on the internals because you're just getting instant torque. If you're pushing that much boost, that low RPM, it's gonna blow your rods right out. It's causing problems. Too much heat too. Too much heat. Way too much heat for a stock turbo. Anything past 23 pounds of boost on the KO3 is not any good. I feel like the sweet point for the stock turbo on the ST is actually like 21.5, 22. I think that's like the safe max sweet point limit for that turbo. I remember my stage 3 OTS was running 23 pounds of boost, and I'd get like negative fucking 5 corrections. So it was way too aggressive. That's crazy. I wonder if he's plugging his fucking internal wastegate and just fucking sending that motherfucker to the moon. Jesus. I don't even know how you're building that much boost. That's crazy. We're not hating on you or anything. We're just wondering why why would you run that much boost in a stock turbo? I just never heard of that. Thinking about the preload mod, free mod. Yeah, he must have preloaded that motherfucker all the way to fucking Sheldon. Thinking about the preload. That's crazy. I don't know. That's insane. There's a big turbo for you right there. Anybody wants it. 5862 Gen 2 Precision. I need suggestions for sway bar links, front and rear. So rear, I would do TB Performance. I mean, I've had my TB Performance anti-bind. They're anti-binding rear end links. The front ones, I don't know, whatever is out there, probably Whiteline or maybe somebody else can chime in. I know the TB Performance rear ones are pretty good. I wouldn't go with massive. I feel like those ones break. They're not as good. Massive ones, massive speed systems. Fucking pulling to the moon does it. Spool for the. I mean, he's pushing so much hot air through that stock turbo. It's literally gonna blow a rod, or your piston's gonna fucking blow a ringland from all that boost. I mean, it's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, fucking Patty is fucking. I definitely don't push that stock turbo like that. It's just, you don't want to keep having that problem, you know. Raffle, spin the wheel. Sure, yeah, if anybody wants to do a $500 dono, sure. Actually, it'd have to be more than that because I only get half of what YouTube gives me, so. I'm gonna be I have it on Marketplace right now. I mean, I'd let the turbo go for $500. Like it's literally it's a good turbo. I'd honestly let it go for $500. I got it from John Erickson. He made 620 at the wheels on his ST, stock low pressure fuel pump, maxed out 100% duty cycle. 30. He made, I think he said 32.5 pounds of boost with it. 5867. Or sorry, 5867. 5862 Gen 2 precision turbo. And I got the tile wastegate I'm probably going to sell. I can sell it with it. And it's got a 3-port Mac. I really don't want that. But yeah, I'm going to sell that. I figured at least $500. I mean, really, I have it listed for $1,000 right now on Marketplace. I think maybe $800 would probably be a good deal for it. It's only got 14,000 miles on that turbo. I thought the stock turbo was going to be raffled. No, I sold it. The stock turbo is not going to be raffled. No, I sold that fucking thing. No, I had it listed already for sale before you guys even mentioned that. So somebody needed it somewhere. I forgot who. Somebody bought it. And they needed it. So but yeah, I can't really be just. I mean, as much as I'd like to do giveaways, I can't just do giveaways randomly. Like the Purge line stuff, you know, I don't care about doing that as long as when we do like we hit a certain number on like the fucking subscriber count. Like when we hit 15,000, I'll do another Purge line, one Purge line, unless we get like a crazy amount of donations or some shit. And then like the last time, and then I'll do like, you know, 4 sets of spark plugs or something. It's not gonna be as big of a giveaway as the 10,000 because 10,000 to me is more important than 15,000. But when we hit 20,000, then definitely it'll be even bigger than, you know. CMR, hey man, how you doing? How's CMR doing tonight? Yeah, I knew you meant. Chirking, he's chirking in. How you doing tonight, buddy? Yeah, so if anybody has any ST or RS friends that wants a upgraded Purge line, let them know. That WhiteBlurr ST has them. My email's at the top. And yeah, we can fucking, you know, I got a group buy for $260. Email me. They ship out immediately. Nobody's faster at shipping than I am in terms of, you know, getting that done. And then taillight suggestions for a 13. I'm the wrong person for that because I never replace my taillights in my car. I've never even done the bulbs, so honestly, Cruiser, I can't say which ones to go. If you want to replace the whole thing, maybe Spec D or some shit like that. But like honestly, I just left mine alone. I'm not going to replace them. I tinted mine. I sprayed some fucking I don't know. I just sprayed that. Was that nightshade shit over it to darken it out and made it look better. But yeah, dude, yeah, that was the best fucking stream we've ever had, Bobby. Yeah, 100% agreed. Acon LED lights. I have to check them out. Yeah. Let me look here. One of those ram duct head lights without the LEDs. Oh, okay. My son has an RS Purge line. Oh, yeah. This right here. So this is an upgraded Purge line. It replaces the piece of shit OEM one, and it saves you money because you never have to replace it ever again, in terms of the whole thing. And it'll last a lot longer. It comes with a filter. So a 10 micron stainless steel filter that's serviceable. And literally, this is made for the ST and RS. Cleans the look up. The filter protects the purge valve from going bad. This is a upgraded purge valve. This is not a, piece of shit purge valve in terms of like a replacement Bosch one off Amazon or eBay. This is a genuine upgraded Hyundai Kia purge valve made by Bosch. And this is also a 50 plus PSI check valve. So this won't leak either. So it protects the purge valve in two ways, from leak and boost and from getting contaminants from the fuel tank. And it's also got quick connects on both ends, AN fittings, double seals on the quick connects, and it runs right in between the intake manifold. So it gets rid of all the clutter and mess on top, and it cleans your engine bay up. And it's very easy. You don't have to remove the intake manifold or nothing. Generally, what I suggest is you just remove the elbow. If you're running the stock intake, just remove the silicone or whatever elbow you have right there, and just remove that and kind of help get out of the way a little bit. Other than that, that's it. And you just gotta connect it on this end, thread it on by hand, and then just snug it. That's all you have to do. It's literally, I have a video as well. It's not my video, but somebody else had made a video. It's really good. And I highly recommend you guys go check it out. It's pretty nice. Very detailed video. But yeah, so it fits the RS and ST. And yeah, just email me. It's at the top. It's WhiteBlurrst. Just shoot me an email if you want. That way there you have it. And then, if he's interested, let me know. And also, I'm a independent AMSOIL dealer. So if you want to get 25% off by becoming a preferred customer, highly recommend it. Saves you 25%. Pays for itself. Getting 6 quarts right off it, like you literally save like $23. So it's $20 for the whole 1 year membership. So you literally pay for itself immediately just by doing one oil change. It's kind of crazy. And then you get like rewards that you can stack. They pay you $5 for your birthday, $5 for every $100 you spend. If you spend $500 a year, you get a free 1 year membership. So you can get it for your friends and shit, and it'll help you out in terms of that stuff. And then they also have promotional things like giveaway stuff, which is cool. So, and not only that, you're running the absolute best top tier oil. I highly recommend it. I've been running AMSOIL since 2013 in my ST. So, and I've seen the proof that it really does live up to the name in terms of bearing wear. Like, I tore apart my engine in 2019 or 2020, and the main bearings literally look like I have pictures of them. Like, when you send me an email, I'll send you the pictures of them. The bearings look like they're brand new. They had nothing, no scuffs, no scratches, nothing. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, like I've been a preferred customer through AMSOIL since 2013. And the only reason why I say you guys should do it is because you literally save money doing it. It's like, if you're gonna spend the money, at least save some money doing it. You know what I'm saying? But you're also gonna be getting the absolute best fucking shit for your car. And I 100% recommend it. Didn't you send multiple samples for testing? I did, yeah. I did last year. I did the Dominator stuff, the 1040 and the 1550, and it had easily 1,500 miles left on E85, making 550, 560 at the wheels, which is fucking nuts. So that was literally like a 2,000 mile oil change on just E85, and that's racing oil, not like, I'm not talking about like Signature Series, but I was running Dominator oil, so that's not meant to last as long. But yeah, I mean, racing oil is generally meant to last like 3,000 miles maximum anyway, usually. But I had, I think it was like it was like a 6.8 TBN total base number still. Anything below 2 is pretty bad, or it starts off at, I think, at 8, I think. So, and it had a viscosity of, I think, 100 degrees Celsius. It had a viscosity of like 13.8 or 14.2 or something, which is still really good. It had a lot of additive pack still left. And I was just running mostly E85 all last year. Like there was probably only 2 tanks or 3 tanks of 93 that I ran. It was crazy. So shit works fucking insane. Like it doesn't matter what AMSOIL stuff you run. It's either the Signature Series for your normal stock engine, or XL Series 1040 or 1030 or 530. Doesn't matter. That's good stuff too. Or the fucking, they have 2-stroke oil. 2-stroke oil is fucking amazing. You can literally run 100-to-1 ratio with this shit right here. My neighbor, I bought him a bunch of this stuff right here. This Sabre 2-stroke oil. You can literally run 80 or 100-to-1 for 1 gallon. So one of these packets for 1 gallon will make 80-to-1, which makes, they've tested it. It's insane. Hey, have a good night, Tech Warwick. Yeah, we're going to get off too anyways. Been a fun night as usual. Till next time, dudes. Hell yeah. That's my email right there, though. CMR. So just hit me up. And if any of you guys want to get a discount AMSOIL, I'll hook you up directly. I'm an independent AMSOIL dealer, so if you're going to get the discount, you might as well get it through me. And obviously, I get commissions off what you guys get as well. So it's like 5% commission, but at least you know you're supporting me and not some random person that you don't know, right? And but yeah, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, we're 20 minutes over what I was originally planning, so I'll get off in here in 1 minute. And I love you guys. You guys are amazing, as always. The best fucking STRS car community out there. You guys are awesome. Okay, I never take this for granted, and I do this for you guys. So, you know, I love you all. You guys are family to me, and I appreciate it. Hell yeah, next year is gonna be fucking awesome, man. I can't wait for next year. Okay, I mean, the white car is gonna be up and running in the spring. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And you know, hopefully, cross your fingers, we can get a 4-port Sidewinder manifold made, because I really want to run a 4-port manifold on this fucking car. If we can get that to work and make it happen, you guarantee you it's gonna happen. I just need to get a manifold made, and I can promise you, I don't even care if I port the cylinder head out. I just want to fucking run it. Like, I'll probably get it polished and that's it. But other than that, I'm getting off. You guys have a good night. Till next Friday. That was number 34. LiveStream 35 is next week, guys. So come in and we'll see you next Friday. Have a good weekend, guys.